Up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Spy Family Chapter 109. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my naughty kitty over there, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we could keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about it. So we can have our full setup on side by side on the screen and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we will be covering in not just sub, but dub as well. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you are a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And now the stacked winter season has begun, and woo, there's more on the way, including Spy Family Season 3. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Okay, so last time we covered Spy Family, we learned what was going on with Mama Desmond. She is scared of Papa Desmond, and I don't blame her. No. But now, we're going to get to the bottom of her issues today, because she is at the hospital meeting with Lloyd. So, hi, Kitty. So let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Hi, Kitty. Therapy and research. Good day to you, Mrs. Desmond. My name is Dr. Forger, and I'll be taking care of you. Well, she is not having it today. She's like, because of what I think it was because of what Yor said. You're Yor's husband, correct? I only came here at her urging, but she said you might strike me as part of your treatment, so that's it. Don't worry about that. Please, let's have a nice, peaceful conversation. It appears that Yor has been gradually deepening her relationship with Melinda, so much so that she's provided an inadvertent assistant. Oh, wait, I fucked this up. So much so that she's provided an inadvertent assist on my mission. You listed headaches, insomnia, diminished appetite. When did all of these symptoms begin? Can you think of anything that might have triggered them? Please feel free to speak openly with me. As a doctor, I'm bound by an oath of confidentiality, so I won't divulge the contents of your discussions or the fact that you're being treated here to anyone, including my wife, of course. So that is very, very true. The only time that a psychiatrist can legally divulge something is if there is something illegal happening. Like if there is, like, say, molestation happening, or there's, or if there's child abuse or something like that. The other thing that they could do is therapists can't do it. No. Psychiatrists, I believe, can. You guys can correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong on this, but they can 5150 you. I believe they have the power to, yeah, they should have the power to do that. Therapists do not have that power. Psychiatrists do. This is why, if you have mental health issues, do not see a therapist. Go see a psychiatrist. Well, after you get properly diagnosed, because therapists, they are not good at that. No, psychiatrists, well, they have a degree for it, so But anyways. Oh, Kitty, why do you gotta be cute right now? Well, because Kitty, speaking of anxiety, Kitty senses mine. All right, let's see. In the extremely unlikely event that our sessions were to cause you any harm, I would expect and encourage you to report me to the authorities. You're a strong man. It's impressive how you deal with patients like this on a daily basis. Seriously, I do not know how psychiatrists or technically therapists do it. I will include therapists in the conversation. I do not know how you guys do it. I really don't. You know, I think the same thing whenever I see you both strike me as so lively. But Madam Desmond, you're no less impressive. I know how hard you work as the wife of the chairman. Do you not consider yourself to be lively? Well, I may be a doctor, but I'm still a human being. There are many aspects of my job and daily life that take a toll on my mental health. And when that happens, I too schedule an appointment to vent about them to a colleague. There's no crime and no shame in not being strong enough, Mrs. Desmond. And while you may be the wife of a party chairman, you too are a human being. All right, I'm gonna do this for Melinda Desmond. Whatever little pieces of intel you know that might be of use to Operation Strix, would you please disclose them to me? And so, even if it's only little by little, I hope that you'll open yourself up to me to share whatever might be troubling you, so that I could help you find a solution. Lord, you seeky mofo, you. See, this is why I'm like, yeah, I'm not. No therapist, no therapy. Well, this is my therapy. So, Nora, would you wait for me outside, please? As you wish, madam. Here we go. This tea is excellent. It's imported from Hagaria, so it's Hungary. If you'd like, I could give you the retailer's address. You don't seem very much like a doctor. You don't think so? I was a patient here once before, a long time ago. Wait, whoa, okay. Oh, indeed you were. I can't imagine there was much in the way of a psychiatry department back then, though. Back then, we'd been weathering the uproar of the war and its end. The eyes of the nation and several other nations were upon us. It was a hard time. Even the doctor in charge of my care treated me with a great deal of trepidation. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm grateful that you've come back to give us another chance. Meeting Yor has helped convince me that people nowadays may not even remember me as the former First Lady. That, and late though it may be, I think I finally accepted that I do need to change. That's something that's important. Is that when you're dealing with someone that has a mental illness, or someone that is such as depression, as well as, drug addiction as well. Like, you can't just tell them it's going to get, well, some people do want to hear that it's going to get better. No, they have to believe it. Because you could tell them all this shit until the cows come home. No, they gotta believe it's going to get better, and not only that, they gotta want to get help. Because you could force all the help on them you want, but unless they want help, unless they want to get better, you're not gonna get shit. Nah. That time I sought help as the spouse of a party chairman, but today I'm just here as a mother and as a wife. See? She only did it because, for political reasons. But now she's doing it for herself, which is very important. Then I take it you're experiencing some sort of distress involving your family? Tell me, doctor. Oh my God. Do you believe in UFOs? What? By UFOs, you mean those? Flying saucers? Uh-huh. Oh, well, what should I say? What is the right answer? No, as a clinician, my job is merely to hear her out without negating her. A tough question. I haven't ever seen one myself, so... And again, I have heard unsubstantiated rumors that Melinda is obsessed with the dark arts. Maybe I need to take a shot here. But that said, Considering how vast the universe is, it would be no surprise to learn that we're not alone within it, and it's certainly exciting to consider the possibility that we're being visited by UFOs. I used to religiously read tales of UFO sightings and such that were published in a magazine called Moon. um, Wait, yeah, okay. It's supposed to be called Mun. There we go. I was like, wait, that's not sorry. Called Mun, and he really did read them. And I've looked over the investigative reports that are released by the Mortician military. They're actually quite interesting. And there's the recent case of the Babbitt family abductions. Oh, I'm sorry, I got a little carried away with the topic. Are you well versed about UFOs yourself, Mrs. Desmond? I don't really know anyone whom I'm able to seriously discuss the topic, and considering my occupation, it's a little sticky. Oh, but of course, we were discussing your family. My apologies. Is there some connection between UFOs and your family? Perhaps it's her sons who are interested in the topic and not Melinda herself? Or could it be that Donovan is in some way connected to space exploration? It's about my husband, actually. It is Donovan. In truth, my husband is... What is an alien? Say again. Wait, what? Say again is what it says here, but I think it should be part of... I don't like say again here. This was a choice in wording. Oh my god. The shocking truth is revealed? But what? What? It's either got to be part of me or say that again. And that is missing. Viz, I hate you so much for doing that. But, wait, what? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that at all. But do I believe it? I don't know. I'm just like, what? Seriously, what? What? I'm thinking that could maybe explain one of their sons. It doesn't explain Damien, though. Like, but... What? I'm so confused, though. I'm so lost. Like, what? What? Papa's an alien? What? I was not expecting that. Oh my god. I can't be the only one who wasn't expecting this. Oh my god. Everyone's like, no, that is not what I expected to ever say. Oh my god, yeah, oh god, she has to be messing with him. She better be messing with Lloyd here. She better be. Like, seriously, no fucking way. What? What? Okay, so this is interesting. So someone pointed this out in the comments, Manga Plus comments, is Copcrest syndrome is the belief that significant others have been replaced by aliens. Maybe the author was inspired by this. Either way, this is getting more, even more interesting. Good developments. That is a I wonder if that's what this is. Because she is, let's be real, she's not exactly sane. That to me would make sense if he does if she does have Capgras syndrome, because you guys got to remember where we're at here. She is at a psychiatric facility, and she is mentally traumatized. She's trying to figure out how someone, or not even that. Hold on a second. I want to double check one other thing because of this being brought up. My curiosity is piqued. Okay, so I pulled up Capgras syndrome on Cleveland Clinic. I had, if you followed me long enough, you knew I was going to have to do it. And I'll put the link to it in the description box as well. So basically, as you know, the commenter from in the Manga Plus comments said, about Capgras syndrome, sometimes known as Capgras delusion, is an uncommon psychological condition where you mistakenly believe an imposter is taking the place of a family member or a close friend, and it's a type of delusional misidentification syndrome. And Capgras syndrome may be a complication of several neurodegenerative diseases or mental health conditions. So here's what the symptoms are, because I think it's very interesting to talk about this. Let's see. It says often, when the overarching symptom is that you truly believe there's an imposter in place of someone you recognize and know well. Often that person is your primary caregiver. When you see this person, you may react by becoming agitated, angry, or upset, refusing to talk to them or to talk to others when that person is present. Saying the imposter makes you feel anxious or afraid. Well, here's the thing, though, that Donovan is really scary as it is, so it's showing aggressive behavior, like threatening the imposter or attempting to attack them physically, refusing to believe any evidence that the person that you think is an imposter really is a family member or friend, and becoming focused on exposing the imposter. Yeah, this is definitely it. Oh my god, she definitely has it. Okay, so let's see what causes it, because I think this is very, very important to figure out what causes it. There's no single cause, and some research suggests it develops because there's a disconnect between your temporal lobe, which manages facial recognition, and your amygdala, which in this case processes your immediate emotional response when you recognize someone. In Capgras syndrome, you recognize someone, but you don't believe that they're the same person you love and trust. So the other potential causes are a brain injury, which, remember, they were in war, okay? So there is that possibility. A traumatic brain injury may damage your temporal cortex or your amygdala and lead to Capgras syndrome. The other one here is, and I think this could be it more than anything else, like the mental health conditions, you have schizophrenia form disorder. Schizophrenia, obviously schizophrenia is going to be included. Bipolar disorder. Oh god, that is me. I have bipolar disorder, and I could honestly have, no, I'm not gonna, nah. I ain't that stupid. Sorry, I'm not, this is an uncommon thing. I may have like a good chunk of the side effects of bipolar, but this is not one of them. And depression are examples of mental health conditions associated with Capgras syndrome. And then the degenerative diseases, which definitely I could believe would be associated with this, are Alzheimer's, advanced Parkinson's disease, dementia, and Lewy body dementia, which I don't think she has dementia. No. Bipolar, extreme case of bipolar, I could definitely see. Depression, obviously she is depressed, so there is that. But, like, that's why I'm like, I could see maybe some bipolar going on, but it's definitely depression that's happening here. But like, I feel like there's other central nervous system conditions like epilepsy, cerebrovascular accidents, and infectious diseases or exposure to toxins may have caused this condition. Now, here's the thing. I feel like that there could have been, because we're dealing with war here. I feel like it's either a traumatic brain injury is involved, or it is depression. I really do. No, because I was curious about schizophrenia, freniform disorder, but no, I don't think it's that she has. No, no, I think, yeah, I think this has got to be. We don't know. That's a good question, because she was previously treated at the hospital after the war. So it's either got to be a traumatic brain injury, or it's got to be a mental health condition. PTSD, that's another one. It doesn't say it here. It says examples of mental health, but I feel like PTSD would be one of them as well. Because she could have some really severe PTSD. Or it could be schizophrenia, if anything. Because, like, it just. Because schizophrenia, remember what schizophrenia is? It involves a disconnection from reality, including hallucinations and delusions, and it also affects your ability to recognize your symptoms. I feel like if anything, Mama Desmond either has she obviously has this disorder. She has Capgras syndrome, yeah, but like I feel like she either also has, obviously she has depression, let's be real. But I feel like in regards to what is led to this condition is either schizophrenia or brain injury. I think it's one of those two. Because we've seen how like weird she's been acting, like acting inside, right? Her thoughts. And to me, I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. But yeah, this seems like it'd be like schizophrenia. Because yeah, it says it typically affects people with a neurodegenerative disease or a mental health condition. So yeah, I think she has. Oh, God, that'd be interesting if she has schizophrenia. Hmm. I'm very, very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that Mama Desmond not only has Capgras syndrome, but like the Capgras syndrome, especially based on the fact that she went to the psychiatry hospital, mental health hospital after the war. Do you think it's possible? And also all the symptoms we've seen to now. Do you think that she possibly has schizophrenia? That to me would make the most sense if she has maybe like some schizophrenia up in her. Well, treated schizophrenia, yeah, but yeah, there's something going on. There's something else going on. Schizophrenia seems the most likely thing to be happening. Either that or a brain injury. It's one of those two. I feel like that's what it's got to be. I can't be. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think Mama Desmond has? Do you think she has, besides obviously the Capgras syndrome, do you think that this is stemming from like a brain injury she got during the war? Or do you think that there is like some PTSD happen? PTSD is another one too that would probably be the case as well, or from the war. Or do you think that there's some schizophrenia up in her? That's a really good question. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Spy Family content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.